Hy-Vee is not only the place to go for good food, it's also the place to go for food that's good for you.
Tom is at Hy-Vee's Battlefield store with more. Tom, what's going on?
You know, and I think Audrey Williams, right here, dietitian here at Hy-Vee, would agree with the fact that yes, there is a lot of great food, but there's a lot of food that's good for you.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And you've got some testing coming up that's going to help steer people in the right direction. Tell us about that.
Exactly. So during the entire month of June, we are offering free omega-3 screenings while supplies last.
Okay,
so
explain omega-3.
Yeah, so omega-3, it's an essential fatty acid, so we have to take it in through food. We don't make it in our body.
Yeah, all right.
Yep, so ways that we usually take that in is through different kinds of fatty fish like salmon and tuna. You can think of some of the canned options too, like mackerel, herring, and sardines. But you can also get them in through supplements too. But a lot of people are deficient because we're in the Midwest and we're not eating fish as often as we might even like to.
But there's fish. I mean, you have a great selection of fish here at Hy-Vee.
We do. Our fish selection is fantastic. Whether you're looking at the fresh or even the frozen options, we kind of have a little bit of everything.
Are people making a mistake when you say fatty foods? You don't mean fat like we think of a big piece of fat on a piece of meat, are you?
Correct. So when I'm talking about fatty fish, I'm just talking about fish that just have a little bit of that extra marbling in it.
Okay.
So that's going to be like the salmon and the tuna. It's going to be ones that are more saltwater instead of that freshwater. And they're jam-packed with those good fats in them. So you might have heard of some of the plant-based options like avocados and walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds. They have those good fats in them.
Okay.
That's from those omega-3s.
All right. Now tell me what the screening is all about.
So for this screening, it's really nice because it's a really quick finger stick. We're doing them in the Springfield location, so Battlefield and Sunshine. Okay. I'm also going up to Osage Beach for a little bit to do some up there too.
Right, so anybody who's seeing us right now, the Hy-Vee near you.
Exactly, Hy-Vee near you. With this, it's a really quick finger stick, so it's just a finger prick. I fill these 3 little circles. I ship this off to the lab that we partner with. It takes about 2 to 4 weeks for those results to come in. I call you with those results, let you know if you're deficient, if you're good, if you're a little high, and what we can do about those too.
And you're going to actually be able to steer people toward things that will be then better for them. What are some of the things that you have out here as well?
Yeah, so with this screening, we are very fortunate to have some sponsors that have given us some samples too. So Nordic Naturals is one of those sponsors, really fantastic brand for those supplements. They use very high quality ingredients. Okay. So while supplies last, if you kind of on a first come first serve basis, you will get some packets of our kind of pills, and then they also have some chewables too that are really good. They're orange flavored and they don't taste like fish at all. And I'm not a big pill taker, so they're really, really good.
Okay, so that seems like a pretty simple way to make sure you get the omega-3s then. But these are more tasty.
They are.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I like salmon.
Yeah.
So, but you're saying it's better wild salmon than maybe farm raised?
Usually,
but farm raised is still doing you some good, though.
It is.
Okay.
Right. Whether you pick more of a wild or a farm raised one, you're still going to get those omega-3s in. But usually, the wild caught has a little bit more of those omega-3s. Okay. But if you're looking for some more advice on kind of fish options or other omega-3 options, you can always come see me too.
Yeah, and you're here and I know, you help people with this kind of stuff all the time.
I try.
It's just nice because you're doing screening, because this is going to help people realize, ooh, maybe I do need to talk to you about these things.
And it's more of that preventative health because omega-3s are very important to keep down inflammation in the body, so make sure our blood pressure's good, our blood flowing's good. Also helps our mental health out a lot too. Alzheimer's Association is one of our sponsors as well, and just kind of helps out that brain health as much as possible.
So I knew about the heart, I wasn't aware of it helps the brain as well. All right, and I say you've got little chunk tuna and chunk light, things like that, all sorts of things.
Yeah, so a whole bunch of different ones. Even if you're not necessarily a fish fan too, we do have those more plant-based options, but if you're not a fan of fresh, or maybe it's just a little bit too expensive, maybe you don't want to go that frozen route, you can always do something like a packet version or those canned versions too.
And sometimes just preparing it a different way can make all the difference as well. All right, tell them once again when this is all going to be happening.
You got it. So during the entire month of June, we have about 80 tests to kind of run through on a first come first serve basis. You can sign up in person, online on Hy-Vee.com/health, or you can give us a phone call too.
What's it going to cost me to have all this done?
All free. Free 99.
They're free 99. That's good. I like that. So there, great place to find food, and a great place to find food that's really good for you. And we're going to be coming back in a little bit. show you how to save some money. Back to you guys.
So much fun.
Yes.
All right, well, of course, food for our bodies is important, but so is food for our brains.
That's right, and we have some great ideas for just the right meal, so book club is next on the menu. Don't go away.